What up? It's your boy Wall Street, ready to talk about the NBA once again. And the Jimmy Butler saga continues. For those of you that have been following the NBA this season and, are big fans like me, you probably know what's going on with Jimmy Butler. He's basically been trying to get traded from the Miami Heat. And this started way back when, in last season's playoffs, when Jimmy Butler was out of the lineup. They were playing the Celtics. He was talking some noise, and Pat Riley got upset, basically told him to shut up if you're not playing. And it has led to this ever ongoing spiral in which Jimmy Butler makes public comments about not wanting to be on the Miami Heat, and then the Miami Heat come out and are like, we're trading him, and then they suspend him, and then he plays again, and now he's suspended again. He had a 7-game suspension. Previously, he returned for 2 games, I believe one against the Nuggets and then one against the Spurs. And then as the team was supposed to head to Milwaukee, either today or yesterday, they're playing the Bucks tonight, he missed the team flight, so they suspended him again, and they probably will keep suspending him, but they've been suspending him for quote-unquote things that are detrimental to the team, conduct detrimental to the team, what have you. So he's probably going to get traded. Trade deadline's coming up in, I want to say, like 2 weeks. So he's going to get traded. But what I thought was very interesting and funny was that I see something pop up on my phone today while I was at work, and it says, Mark Spears says on NBA Today that Jimmy Butler wishes to go to anywhere but Memphis and will finish his career wherever he goes. Like, why did Memphis have to catch the stray like that from Jimmy? Like, what's wrong with Memphis, Jimmy? I just don't understand why he's like, I will go anywhere else besides Memphis. Like, Memphis is a good team, too. Like, Jimmy's complaining about how he can't be dominant and this, that, whatever. I mean, sure, maybe he doesn't want to go to Memphis to be a third option, but, like, he's probably going to be a third option on a lot of the other teams that he goes to, right? Like, he's been talking about, wants to go to the Suns, right? Or at least Twitter's been talking about that. People in the media have been saying he wants to make his way to Phoenix, and, Phoenix just was able to get back 3 first-round picks. Now they have some draft capital to move with Bradley Beal if they want to do a big trade for Jimmy Butler. They're going to have to involve other teams probably too, but they have a much easier path now to get to Jimmy Butler than they did before because they didn't have any draft capital. But the Suns are not great, right? Like, Jimmy Butler's going to go there. It's basically going to be like the same situation that he's in with the Heat, just in the Western Conference. So he probably has a better chance to make something happen on the Heat if he was just like in it. But his heart's not in it. He doesn't want to be in Miami. Or at least I shouldn't say that. I think he does want to be in Miami. I do not think he wants to be on the Miami Heat anymore. And, it's just a crazy situation, But this is probably the end of the Jimmy Butler and Miami Heat chapter. So it was fun while it lasted. He took him to the finals in the bubble. Took him back to the finals in 2023 against the Nuggets. It's been a crazy run for Jimmy. But I don't understand why he's like, nah, like, fuck Memphis. Don't want to go there. And Jimmy didn't actually say, fuck Memphis. But, like, you get my drift. Like, he's trying to avoid going there for whatever reason. And I honestly think now that this has come out, like, Pat Riley is going to do everything in his power to trade him to the Memphis Grizzlies. He is going to do every single thing he can. And, like, I don't know who they give up, right? Like, it's going to be hard to make the money match for Jimmy because he's making like $50 million. But, Ja Morant's making 36. Desmond Bane's making 34. Jaren Jackson's making 25. I would assume they probably have to give up Desmond Bane and probably Marcus Smart or Brandon Clark, or Desmond Bane and Luke Kennard and maybe, like Zach Edey or Conchar. Like, they're going to have to give up somebody that is going to be part of their core. And, I don't think Memphis wants to do that either. Like, why would you want to mess it up? I was saying the same thing about the Rockets. Like, everyone's like, oh, yeah, Rockets should trade for Jimmy Butler. Like, no, they shouldn't. That wouldn't make any sense. Like, why would they do that when they're already the second best team in the West? They're a top 5 team in the NBA, and they have an extremely young core with no drama right now. Why would you trade for Jimmy Butler? Not saying that he's going to bring the drama, but like, you shouldn't disrupt a good thing. So that's my personal opinion. I have no clue where Jimmy Butler is going to wind up. I honestly think he's going to get traded, but he's going to get traded to a random team. I don't think he's going to get traded to the Suns. I do not think he's going to get traded to I don't think he's going to get traded to the Lakers or the Rockets or anywhere, you know, right? Like, I think it would be funny if they like trade him to like the Hornets. Like the Hornets or the Pelicans. I could honestly see them trading him to the Pelicans. Because, you know, get back Brandon Ingram, maybe get back Jordan Hawkins, you know, Yves Missi. I don't know. I doubt the Pelicans are giving up Yves Missi. Like, he's been too good, and they've been so bad, so it's not gonna happen. But yeah, Jimmy, I don't know what it is, bro. Like, I've heard that Memphis is a nice place. I don't know why you really don't want to go there. I think you would help their team, but you know, just looks like he's hating on Memphis. And I will add that I think the reason he doesn't want to go there is because he doesn't think they're going to sign him long term. But like, if that's the case, then they're just not gonna make that trade, right? Like, why would they give up Desmond Bane and, you know, Marcus Smart or Luke Kennard or whatever, just so that you're not going to resign there? Like, that wouldn't make any sense unless they're really trying to just get contracts off their books, which I don't think they're trying to do. They're a good team right now. Just wouldn't make any sense. Like, Grizzlies are, you know, a legit third in the West, and, you know, they have 20 points a night scorers and Jaren Jackson and John Morant. You know, Ja's been kind of injured this year, though. He's only played 26 games. Jaren Jackson's played 42, so he's been around for the most part. But, you know, I think you add Jimmy Butler to that team, and they're a good team, right? Like, I like Desmond Bane, but I would argue that Jimmy Butler being on that team instead of Desmond Bane is probably just as good, if not better. I think he just fits, like, the role a little bit more, right? Even though Desmond Bane's like, he's a shooter, it's a different dynamic. So, and again, why would you want to disrupt a good thing, right? But Jimmy, I think you and Memphis got to like hash it out. I think it would be good for you. And, you know, I hope you do get traded, because I don't want to see you on the bench and getting suspended all the time. You're a good player, and it would just be better for the NBA to see you shine in a new uniform. So I think it would be cool. Maybe they'll trade Jimmy back to Minnesota, and he can just, you know, go ham and practice on him again like he did, you know, way back when I think he was playing with the reserves, and Jimmy was just taking him to school and, you know, clowning him. But, you know, Cat's not there anymore. Maybe Jimmy Butler and Anthony Edwards will get along better than Jimmy and Cat. That'd be pretty funny. But let me know what you guys think. Where do you think Jimmy Butler is going to get traded? Do you think he's going to get traded? And who do you think the Miami Heat are going to get back in return? I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your thoughts on the situation, on Jimmy, on everything. So leave some comments down below so we can talk. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please give me a like. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate you doing both those things. It means a lot and would help me, would help the channel, and it helps YouTube know that you like this type of content, and it will keep pushing it your way. And that's all I got. So stay safe, guys. Take it easy. Watch some basketball. And if you're in a cold place like me right now, you know, up in the Northeast, stay warm, because it's way too cold outside. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Stand on business, handle business. You dig. Peace.